club has paid off for Ace Velasco.
I don't know how you cannot be a better wrestler by spending time with the hook and catch wrestler. You would have to be some kind of pea-brained moron to not improve spending time with hook and catch.
However, Chrissy has caught it from both sides in this matchup. Nobody seems pleased.
Nobody's happy with the
I think it's not. I think she's done an excellent job myself. I mean, she could probably be more attentive right now. Oh, but she sees the choke.
All I see is a weird chin lock.
It's in deep.
Deeper than the bandana. I mean,
yeah. I think that's.
Yeah, call it. That's it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase. Capital Pro fans, a lot has taken shape today in our titles lineups. A lot of new number one contenders, a lot of new matches have been forged. Now, coming to speak to me about some of those upcoming matchups, please welcome, representing the Circle of Dust, Thurston Scow. Accompanying Thurston, one half of his tag team champions right there, Big Jorge. Looking big, looking Jorge. Hello, Thurston.
First of all, Lansing losers and lowlifes, shut your mouth, me and Jorge. We don't need your applause.
Well, you might not need their applause, but they need to hear from you about the ongoings concerning those tag team titles.
These tag team titles belong to the Circle of Dust, and they will be defended when I say they're defended. Do you understand?
I am sorry. You are speaking very clearly. I hear what you are saying. I do not understand, as I know that those titles will be defended in September regardless.
Regardless of what? Regardless of who on whose orders?
On the championship committee, your titles will be defended in September. It's been brought to
Who? Who's bad enough? Who's big enough to defeat the Circle of Dust?
I think you already know that, Thurston Scow. You will be defending those titles against Marvelous Destiny, Mike Marvel, and George Mack.
Shouldn't have hit him with the brick.
Exactly right. You hit him with a brick on TV this week. We saw it. Everyone saw it. On TV, on television, you struck Mac with a brick.
That's right. I hit that big dummy in his big fat head. Now, you specifically take your ugly face. You go tell the committee that the Circle of Dust is exercising the Freebird rule. So, well, you might want the Circle of Dust. You might think you're getting LaDon, Dusty Don, or no, you're getting the OG, the pure, uncut. You're getting Big Jorgito. You're getting the Hefe, Thurston Scow, Circle of Dust, September. We're here. We're defending
I want to make sure we have Thurston Scow and we have Big Jorge of Circle of Dust defending that title against Marvelous Destiny here at the Fledge.
You got it right. Lansing, tune in because we are the top draw, baby.
I don't think that could have gone much better for any of us, Capital Pro. We will write it down. But yeah, we will have that match this September for the Great Lakes Tag Titles.
If you enjoy the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, please join our Patreon. Visit patreon.com/American Lucha Libre and become a patron. Get access to entire events as soon as they're edited. Buy access to individual events. Join the 2 tickets tier to get monthly event tickets and access to videos. If you can't make it to ringside, this is a great way to see all the action and support Capital Pro Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is your main event. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from New Baltimore, Michigan, Tommy Rinks.
Tommy Rinks making his way to the ring.
Those kids today are kind of dicks. I'm doing the best I can't.
Tommy Rinks is introducing themselves to the folks here at Capital Pro, but I don't think he's making any friends. Of Destiny, Big Georg Mack. He put in for a request for a tag title matchup. It's been granted. That'll be next month here at the Fledge. This man will be seen in tag team title action. Right now, tonight, he is in a singles matchup with newcomer Tommy Rinks. Glenn, you seen Tommy Rinks?
Well, yeah, he was here earlier setting stuff up.
Well, he says he's...
Oh, I mean wrestling. No, this is my first time seeing Tommy Rinks wrestle. Tommy Rinks has worked here at Capitol Hill before as one of our officiating staff.
So he's number one, Tommy Rinks.
I'd call him number one. So I showed him the middle finger. Yeah. So are the little kids at ringside. They animals.
Tommy Rinks,
Georg Mack. I mean, I don't want to slight Tommy Rinks at all, but he's definitely not at a...
He's giving up a lot of size.
Definitely a disadvantage for him. Which probably is a weird spot for him because he seems to be a large fella.
Yeah, Rinks is a big dude. Rinks is giving up a lot of his natural advantage in this matchup.
Yeah, it's not that Tommy Rinks isn't a big dude. It's just Georg Mack is a bigger dude.
And that does...
And look, the kids at ringside showing number one Tommy Rinks.
It does present a specific problem when a heavyweight wrestler has not faced off against a super heavyweight.
Yeah, or somebody that's always use their size advantage to their advantage, taking on something bigger. This is gonna be a task for Tommy Rinks.
A lot of the approaches he is used to working will not work.
And again, this is going to be a task for Mack, too, because, you know, no matter what, Rinks has to be in better shape than Georg Mack. Like, he's definitely got a better gas tank. His cardio's got to be better than Georg Mack's.
I think you would be surprised with the Star of Destiny's gas tank.
I was at the buffet lunch earlier. I'm not surprised by anything.
Yeah. Is it his gas tank, not his gas output?
Oh.
He is using that tank right now to his advantage.
Just using the ample backside just to crush. Oh, speaking of crush, hit him with an ace crusher.
That is a lot of mass. I mean, that is 600 pounds of force, I feel, driving down on that mat.
He was using a lot of that mass smashing against him.
Yeah, I mean, that's
oh, these jokes write themselves.
That's a big impact.
But in all seriousness, September 14th, the team of Marvelous Destiny does finally get their hands on the Circle of Dust. This has been the culmination of months of miscues and dodging, and just the car's not lining up.
Yeah, well, it's hard to line up anything with the Circle of Dust.
Marvelous Destiny, this has been their destiny for a lot longer than it should have been, just because of the way things worked out.
Georg Mack was just wrenching the head of Tommy Rinks.
Just got him in
looking like he's trying to take it right off his shoulders. Yeesh.
Chin lock going for it. Big body splashes to the lower back.
There for a second, I thought he was going for a submission, but I believe now he is just using this position to wear the man down. Possibly setting up for another high-impact move.
I hope so.
Oh.
I hope so, because that was high earlier. Nice, getting that boot up, Tommy Rinks. Oh, Tommy Rinks jumping on back, trying to get the sleeper hold.
Was not able to get it.
Huh. Ah, bless his heart. He took that headlock and went straight to a throat shot. Tommy Rinks, number one.
He just...
Oh, man, that was smart wrestling. Tommy Rinks knew his ring positioning.
Yep.
Took total advantage of it.
He had blocked the referee's line of sight. Snuck in that quick,
right. Punched him right in his Adam's apple.
Shot to the throat.
I'm surprised he's not trying to borrow my switchblade for an emergency tracheotomy. The way he punched him like that.
A man the size of Mack, if you can cut off his air intake, he will run out of just immediately. And that is a great big engine. It needs all the air it can get.
Yeah, it needs to suck as much as possible.
There you go. And now, I believe he is out of the immediate threat of a blackout end. He's got to be winded.
I don't believe he's out of the woods at all. See, you realize a man as big as Mack, he's been sucking, wind the entire match.
Fair.
Like you give him that 15, 20 seconds of not getting as much oxygen.
Yeah.
You've definitely slowed him down. Not enough to give a big back elbow at clothesline. I guess everything I learned in high school biology was wrong. Thanks to the schools.
Giant elbow drop.
Not big enough though. Tommy was able to kick out.
Yeah, I thought that could have been it.
Oh, nice chin breaker. code breaker.
Rinks, I'll tell you what, I can't think.
I hope he goes for a backbreaker.
He goes for yeah.
That was a solid drop kick getting Mack back into the...
Yeah, I have to say, Tommy Rinks is definitely dipping into some parts of his arsenal he doesn't normally use.
3 solid offensive moves. Wow. Mack still with the wherewithal to throw him off. Hit him with the giant asser.
That.
Or rocker dropper.
Thank you.
Your winner as a result of a pinfall, Georg Mack.
What was that?
Joining me at ringside, fresh off that big win, Georg Mack, here to discuss not just that win, but also to discuss his upcoming championship title shot for the Tag Team Championship. Georg Mack, welcome to ringside. Big fight. Are you all right?
Still trying to thrust me in the foot.
We saw that, yeah. Glad to see you.
Thought he could cheat. That knee out of you. The knee ain't gonna bring you wins. You ain't no ninja.
Hey, got a fan here at ringside excited to see a Star of Destiny. But let's speak to that. We have had a ruling from the championship committee. Marvelous Destiny will be allotted a title matchup for the Tag Team Championship. You will have that this September, you and Mike Marvel in this very ring. How you feel about that?
September 14th, Marvelous Destiny finally achieves what we've worked so hard for, and that is for those Great Lakes Tag Team titles. And when we win those titles, it will be a party, because it is our destiny.
All right. You will be facing off against Circle of Dust, who has said they will be enacting their Freebird rules. So we're not sure. We think you will be locking up against Thurston Scout and Big Jorge. I can't wait to see it. I know the Capital Pro fans are excited to see it as well. We will have that this September.
This weekend, Capital Pro Wrestling returns to the Fledge in Lansing, Michigan. Be there for the 3 p.m. bell time and see all the action with 8 confirmed bouts. The Great Lakes Tag Team titles are on the line, as well as the Great Lakes Television Championship. Who will walk away with the belts? Find out some of what happened next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase.